Welcome back to the channel, guys, and yes guys, the all new proper powertrain that will power the all new upcoming Lamborghini Huracan replacement, i.e. the all new Lamborghini Temerario, has officially been revealed. And of course, beforehand we did know it to be a 4-liter twin turbo V8 that would power the all new upcoming Raging Bull, but it was properly, in fact, a complete all new 4-liter twin turbo V8. We suspected it to be the proper twin turbo V8 taken right out of the Lamborghini Urus, but the all new 4-liter twin turbo V8, which is properly concocted by Lamborghini themselves, is no ordinary twin turbo V8 because of course, first off, it's a hot wheel configuration, meaning the turbochargers are mounted inside the engine to keep it more compact and to improve fluid lubrication across the entire engine. And on top of that, this thing redlines at an ear-piercing 10,000 RPM. I mean a twin turbo V8 which redlines at 10,000 RPM. And on top of that, this being a hot wheel configuration, compact and all this stuff, 10,000 RPM with a twin turbo V8, that's completely monstrous to begin with. And to properly put it into perspective, let's compare this to the likes of the Yesco 5-liter twin turbo V8, that is also a twin turbo V8. Meanwhile, that redlines at 8,500 RPM. That is a twin turbo V8, and 8.5k RPM is still a heck lot for a twin turbo V8. Meanwhile, Lambo over here have concocted such a monster that it literally having the same twin turbo V8 platform redlines even more higher than that of the Yesco at a proper ear-piercing 10,000 RPM. How Lambo did it, we will know in a matter of a couple months, because it has also been confirmed that the proper official Lamborghini Temerario will make its proper debut in August of 2024, and as I suspected, that most likely means that we will see it break cover at Monterey Car Week at the Coel event. And well, what do you guys think? And on top of that, that is not all. The ICE, i.e. the all new 4-liter twin turbo V8 on its own, puts out a whopping 800 horsepower, and on top of that, it also gets hybrid assistance, i.e. electric assistance, with 2 motors on the front axle and 1 connected to the gearbox, and in fact between the engine and the gearbox. And as I said, this properly gets the tri-electric motor setup similar to what you find in the Lamborghini Revuelto, and the proper electric setup on its own gives it an additional 149 horsepower. And on top of that, you mix it up, you get a complete combined power output of 949 horsepower, nearly 950. But could this mean that this could come back and bite Lambo in the back, because it's literally very close to the power output of the Lamborghini Revuelto with the same tri-electric motor setup, but the only difference being the engine, which is a 6.5-liter NA V10, meanwhile this having a 4-liter twin turbo V8. Could this mean that this could come back and bite them in the back? And hopefully not, given the fact that the Revuelto significantly, or not significantly, but it did let down, given the fact of the complete Carvo video where it literally lost to the SF90 Stradale, and well, that hit me and definitely hit a couple Lamborghini fans. But nevertheless, it is properly taking it really close to that of the Revuelto, and if literally, not even if, it definitely makes more than 90% of the power on its own of the Revuelto, of course. And well, I don't know if Lambo properly took a good decision on that, but nevertheless, I am very keen to hear what this sounds like. And on top of that, nearly 950 horsepower at your disposal. And of course, as I said, it literally gets 2 electric motors on the front axle, meaning that it has a complete torque vectoring feature on the front axle on its own. And well, what do you guys think? I mean, the proper flat plane crank twin turbo V8 on its own is more than mind-blowing, but the bigger mind-blowing factor is the proper redline of 10,000 RPM, that being the proper limit of the engine. And well, with a flat plane crankshaft, this can only sound any more symphonous than that of the V10. And of course, no disrespect to the V10, that will go down in history as one of the most legendary engines to ever be made and one of the best V10s to ever exist on the face of the planet. But nevertheless, we soldier on into the complete hybrid era of Lamborghinis, where of course they properly took their toe into the water with the Revuelto, and of course it did hit it off. But I feel like they can do a lot better with the Revuelto and properly destroy the SF90 Stradale. But of course, that is something that is up to the complete successor models of the Revuelto, either Revuelto S, SV, SVJ, whatever comes out to be the proper next evolved version of the Revuelto. But nevertheless, so far we are very happy and keen, and especially for myself, a 10,000 RPM red line on its own is properly symphonous, and thereby this could very much give the proper NA V10 a run for its money, and this could very much prove to be a worthy successor to the NA V10. And of course, let's not forget the torque figures, where the 4-liter twin turbo V8 on its own solely generates a maximum of 730 Nm of torque, and along with electric assistance, with the fact that the electric assistance on its own or the electric setup generates an additional 300 Nm, the complete combined output of torque is a whopping 1030 Nm. Wow. But of course guys, the main thing is it could very much come back to bite Lamborghini NAS due to the fact of the complete power difference of the Revuelto, which puts out 1015 horsepower. Meanwhile, this nearly puts out 950 horsepower, well 949, but nevertheless the numbers are very close, and the only proper difference between the Temerario and the Revuelto is the engine, where the Revuelto gets a 6.5 liter NA V12, this gets a 4 liter twin turbo V8, but nevertheless hopefully it doesn't come back to bite Lamborghini in the butt. But nevertheless, hopefully, obviously, they will obviously properly evolve the Revuelto through its future models, obviously by increasing the power output and so and so. But nevertheless, this could very much be drawing it too close. Hopefully, they properly learn what they're doing and know what they're doing. And maybe they should have toned down the power a little bit to like sub 900 or something. But nevertheless, 950 or basically 949 horsepower is still a proper astonishing number. And with the fact of the proper mind-blowing factor being that a flat plane crank twin turbo V8 properly redlines at an ear-piercing 10,000 RPM, and I for one am very keen to listen to the proper symphony of the all-new Italian twin-turbo V8. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know thoughts in the comments below. And of course, as I said, the Temerario is inbound for its proper public unveiling in August of 2024, i.e. Monterey Car Week, and well, August can't come quick enough. Well, thanks a lot for watching guys. Remember to hit that start button and click the bell to ensure you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See ya.